Hello friends, welcome back to another video. Daveskis here. Today we are going to be talking kind of like a Marathon 101. Maybe you're new to extraction shooters, maybe you're someone who just finished the tutorial and you're not really sure what to do, what to bring in to a run, what to take out of a run. Don't worry, I got you covered. So let's imagine that we just finished the tutorial and we're at this main screen. What to do first? First thing you want to do, go to your factions and make sure you have a quest active. At the very start, it'll be only Cyber Acme that can give you quests, and slowly as you play, you can unlock more and more faction vendors. So you go to Cyber Acme, for example, and you take a quest. There are 3 types of quests you can do: standard, liaison, and priority. I suggest doing priority. That way you kind of do some work for each vendor, and the way that they work is they put you all over. They're gonna have you go to this location on this map, this location on this map, and it kind of lets you see everything. So it's pretty good. If you want to do standard or liaison missions, you certainly can. Like, say you have an upgrade that you're looking at and you need to be... I don't think I have anything super applicable. But for simplicity's sake, say I need to be rank 9 Cyber Acme and I'm really close, then sure, just do one of these missions and get it out of the way. But other than that, stick to priority. So that's step 1. Have a quest of some sort. Ideally priority quest. Step number 2. Bring things in to the run that will help you succeed. So let's just empty this whole thing and start from nothing. So when you finish the tutorial, if that is you, you're going to have very few guns. You might have a backpack, you might not. You might have a shield, you might not. You might have a bit of ammo, you probably will, and a few heals. You'll have nothing else here. So what do you want to bring in? I think the first thing you have to ask yourself is, what is the intention of the run that you're currently doing? If it's like a quick get in, get out, maybe you're just need a couple more materials for something, you can go with like a sponsor kit. This costs $0, this costs me nothing, I get very basic heals, very basic gun, but I'm not trying to be a hero and I'm not trying to risk anything. That's one option. If you're going in and you're actually trying to do something a bit more worthwhile, you got to bring some stuff in. So perhaps on your first, second, third, fourth run, right, you're going to need a gun. I have a few options. Maybe I really like this gun. Boom. I'm bringing in a gun. What else do I need? Ammo. If I look at my gun, the bottom right corner tells me the ammo type I need. Light rounds. So I scroll down. Boom. Light rounds. If this is the only gun I'm bringing in, I'm going to need quite a lot of ammo, because I'm going to be shooting this a lot. And this goes, like, the ammo goes by real quick. So don't skimp on how much ammo. Typically, I'm bringing in 2 guns and I bring about 3 full stacks per weapon. So maybe I'm bringing this gun. It's actually very good, the volley rifle, would recommend. And I want to bring in this cool looking shotgun, right? I need MIPS rounds for this one. So then I scroll down. Do I have any MIPS? I got a little bit. I got 12. I got no more. Sucks to be me, I guess. 12 is probably enough. If I was like, oh, I don't feel comfortable with that, maybe I'll bring in this little pistol instead, right? It uses the volt batteries, and now I have enough ammo that I'm comfortable to get into quite a few engagements and survive. Next up, that you for sure need, is some kind of way to heal yourself. Heal your health and heal your shields. The most basic form is going to be patch kits that restore your health, and it's going to be shield charges that restore your shield. Keep in mind, when you use these, it is not an instant big chunk. It is a slow, gradual heal of your health and your shields. Something to keep in mind. You can have more advanced things like deluxe advanced patch kits. It's a deluxe medical consumable. Advanced patch kits, which will heal a larger portion than the regular patch kits will. And for simplicity's sake, that's all you need. For quality of life, if you have a backpack, increases how much I can hold, and or a shield, makes it so I can survive longer. That's also good. Life is really bad without a backpack because essentially half my backpack's already taken up by ammo and heals. These things go by really fast. If I find a gun, that's already my bag full. If I find a backpack, right, like you need backpacks. So even if it's just green, every little bit helps. Shields also help because you know what's really, really crappy is going in and dying. So having some kind of shield helps keep you alive longer. Makes it so you have a higher chance of winning the gunfight against the people you find. So very helpful. But at the beginning you might not have one, so you got to play a bit more careful. And this is it. This is really all you need. Weapons, ammo, heals. As you get more advanced, you can start putting in implants, right? Implants that I like. Helping hands is nice because I can revive my teammates faster. Distance runner is okay, right? More heat, you can run further. Nimble fingers is also good if you don't want helping hands because it means you loot faster. Attack recovery, regen's pretty good. You revive faster and you self-repair faster too, so you heal faster. These things are handy. And if you want cores, I have things for the thief apparently that I can never use in this service lane, but that's fine. But other things that slightly augment how you do. And you can also bring in tacticals. All I have is an ammo bag right now, which is actually pretty good if you need ammo. But you could get things I don't even have. I can't even buy them. I don't have it unlocked. But you can buy like grenades and stuff, which are actually quite useful. Claymores are really cheeky, for example, to put in. Essentially, you need the bare minimum in your backpack to go in and feel comfortable, but still have lots of room to loot. So now the question is, what am I looting when I get in? Right, I have my quest picked, I have my loadout picked. I don't know what I'm needing to take out. There's a million items everywhere. I don't know what's important, I don't know what's not important. I have no idea what to triage. I'm confused and overwhelmed. Well, don't you worry. It's actually pretty straightforward. First thing that is good to loot, unironically, is going to be ammo. And it's going to be heals. You use a lot of ammo shooting a lot of guys. It doesn't magically replenish. You use a lot of heals by fighting guys. It does not come back. So looting it kind of sustains what you're using. Hopefully you're looting more than you're using and therefore you're always positive, but that's not always the case. Because there will be a situation that you die. I go in with all this ammo. I'm like, yeah, I'm kitted up. I die, and now I have 36 light rounds. And I want to use a gun that uses light rounds, and now I'm kind of stuck. What do? You have to buy it. Same argument to go with your shields. I go with all these shields. I'm like, I can heal forever. I die. And now I have one shield left. What do? Gotta buy it. Guess what? This stuff is expensive. One shield is 300. One health pack is 415. One non-full stack of light rounds is 200. Like, this adds up. If I want just 3 shields, 1 full stack, 3 patch kits, 1 full stack, that's like $2 grand. I want 3 full stacks of ammo to go in with, that's like 800, right? I only have 5,000. I've already spent half of all the money I have just on not enough ammo or heals that I would like. So I can avoid that by looting it. Especially if you fight other people. They typically have a lot of ammo on them. One other thing that you can loot off of people that they might have is these ammo crates. Drop it, loot the ammo, get out. Now you got more ammo. It's actually really nice. And if you use a sponsor kit, they usually come with ammo crates, so that's kind of nifty as well. The other thing that you might want to loot on your journey, 3 other kind of main things other than crafting materials. There's going to be guns, bags, and shields. Like I said before, shields are important because the more shields you have, the longer it takes to kill you, which means you survive in fights longer, which means maybe the shield is why you won that battle against that person, and now you can loot them instead of them looting you, right? Or even the UASC, they're big jerks. Harder to kill means you survive longer. Another thing you want to loot is backpacks, because more backpack means more loot. More precious loot means more dopamine. Hooray! So even if I have a backpack in my slot, I might want to loot a couple backpacks to take out. Same with shields, so that if I die and this backpack and this shield goes away, I have some in reserve. Boom, ready to use and go again. So if I have no backpack, life is sad, right? If I have no backpack and I have the stuff that I would like to bring in to the run with me, which is probably going to be something about this, maybe 1 less ammo, and I find a gun, I'm like, oh my gosh, Retaliator, LMG, this is all my dreams. I'm now full. I have to leave because I want this gun, and now my run is now cut short, which is fine. You get this gun, hooray, but this isn't very much. Or you find a smaller gun which takes up most of that, or you find a backpack which takes up most of it, and it really just, you want to be looting these things so that you have them on the ready all the time. So ammo and heals, shields, backpack, and guns are things you're going to be looting. Because even if this gun is white, for example, you're like, Dave, that gun sucks. The color changes based on you putting attachments into them. Unfortunately, I have no attachments that this gun works with, so it's kind of hard to show you. Maybe this one does. No, I just suck. It's only chips. But anyways, all weapons are white until you put attachments on them, and then they increase in rarity. This has 3 greens in it, which makes it a green weapon. This has 2 in a white, which makes it still white. The other thing that you're gonna need to loot is crafting materials. Let me go back to my vault. So you're like, Dave, look at this. I got this Tarax seed and this paradox circuit and all this stuff, and I got these things, storage drives, and I got this, and the other. What do I loot? It can't be all of it. Surely something is important. Something is. So the main thing you're using your materials for is going to be upgrades. So looking at Cyber Acme, one of the main things you're going to want to do is upgrade your vault space. Because having a bigger vault space means more loot to hoard, because we all love hoarding loot. I can't remember how many credits it costs. It's like 2,500 or 5,000 credits, but it also takes unstable diodes. Right, you can see right now that I have it tracked. So what you can do, if it's not, is you can say, oh, unstable diode, I want to track that. So that when I'm out in the wild and I'm quickly looking through stuff and I see an unstable diode, in the top right corner you'll see a little eye, a green eye. And that means I've pinged it, I've tracked it, and I want that thing. so that it kind of takes all the guessing out of it. Maybe you don't have the picture memorized or you don't have the name memorized. You don't have to. It has that symbol, boom, you take it, put it in your bag. Maybe your bag's full with a bunch of useless trash. I'm not going to call this isn't really useless, and then you're like, oh, unstable diode, really, really good, but I'm full. Maybe you drop an ammo or drop something and put that in instead. I can't put it in my actual thing because you can't take them into the raid with you, but you know what I mean. You drop it, you put it in because that's marked and that may be more important to you than whatever else you're holding. Or if it's this surveillance lens, which you don't need right now, use for something, not right now that you're pinged, this takes precedent, right? So that makes life really easy as well. And if you are unaware of this, if you hover over the material, it'll tell you where to find said material. Perimeter, north relay, south relay, outpost, flight control, and dormitories. It tells you exactly where to go so that there's no confusion. I'm not sure how many you'll find, but go there. You're not going to find this anywhere else other than those places, realistically. If you've forgotten to do this and you're not sure where to go, if you actually are in the run and on your map and you hover over one of the named locations, such as North Relay, either you hover over it or it prompts you to like press a button for info. It'll tell you what things you can loot at that location, so that you can do that as well. And that's really it. That's what you're taking out. Ammo, heals for economy, guns because you need guns, backpack because life is better with backpack, shields because survive longer with shield, pinged or wanted crafting materials for specific faction upgrades. And if you still got room, anything else you want. It could be valuables to sell. You're never going to be upset with having money. It could be other random crafting materials that you may not have a use for fractal circuits right now, but you could. And when that time comes, you'll be happy you have some. And that's it. So in the quickest of overviews, you need a quest or contract from any of the factions. You need a loadout with at least ammo and shields. Sorry, ammo and heals. And then you need to loot ammo or heals, guns, bags, shields, and specific crafting materials that you've pinged from your faction upgrades. The only other thing those are used for is sometimes you can barter, you can trade, instead of money, you can trade those crafting materials for stuff. So I can trade unstable diodes for shield charges, but I need them to upgrade, so it's the push-pull. And that's it. I hope this video helped you guys get a basic understanding of what to take in and what to take out of a run in Marathon. If you have any questions, post in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.